it. That's bullshit. That's hypocritical of anyone that's within the black community. Now tell me that you've never heard someone say that within the black community.
I had, but I take
okay. So if it was good, if it was good for us to say, wait,
hold on, Stel. Hold on, Stel. You gotta give him a chance.
Let me tell you the truth. I take proximity crimes different than external crimes. So I do take black on black violence different. So to break it down, I take black on black crime different than white on black crime. I do take it.
Why was you acceptable white people being over there at Sharon's show calling everybody the N-word?
Because I take black on black crime differently. Black people fucking with black people.
See how you had selective outrage there? You was welcoming to it as long as Sharon was being called it. And I'm not defending Sharon, but you was welcoming to it as long as the white people was over there calling black people niggas. But just because Myron said, forget the white people. Because I'm pointing out the hypocrisy. And this is what I'm talking about. And I don't know Angry Man like that. I've only known the man for about a good 2 years, right? I've only had interactions with him for about a good 2 years on panels. But I can tell you this much. If you're gonna be mad, hey, what up though, Sharon? If you're gonna be mad at Angry Man not defending black people because of what Myron said, you should also be mad at the white people, and you yourself should be mad at yourself for what the white people was doing over on Sharon's show, and you or no one else spoke up, but you was damn sure trying to fuck his daughter, wasn't you? Because I got those.
Sel, hold on, time out, Sel. I need that.
I got you right now.
Hold on. One mic.
I said it for a reason. I got you on the 10.
Yeah.
5. It's only 5.
It's only 5. It's only 5. You can send 10.
No, I said that with impunity, so I'm gonna put that 10 on myself.
I appreciate you. Yo, Daryl, that's Daryl's. Yo, go ahead, Daryl. You got it, fam. What say you, bro?
I agree with Cellular. I can see my time.
Okay. Yo, Omni, what's up, man? What say you, Omni?
I really haven't heard too much of Pastor's argument. The main thing I came up here was to tell Pastor, bro, ease up off your mic or turn the gain on your mic down. We can't really hear you that well. It's coming through distorted. You know what I mean? Like your mic is coming through distorted, bro. So I really couldn't hear too well the points that you were making.
Okay. Appreciate you. Yo, Amina 78, welcome to the show. How you doing?
Hey, Iz, how you doing? Hey, y'all on the panel. Okay.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, bro. Hey, Sal. What's up? Listen,
what's up,
I'm at work, but I had to jump on real quick because this is too much. So, first of all, I got a question to make sure my train of thought is correct. Angry Man was a guest on Myron's channel, right?
The first time, I think the first or the second time, yes.
Okay.
On Fresh and Fit, yes.
Okay, so this was not Angry Man brought all of these people to his channel and interviewed them. Okay, so
no, not this one, but Myron did come over to Angry Man's channel by himself, and Angry Man had a conversation / interview with Myron. And Myron said some disparaging things that people don't like.
Okay, so is the beef that Angry Man didn't check him when they were one-on-one, or was the beef? Okay,
yes. That's the beef that people are coming at.
If that wasn't the purpose of Angry Man bringing him over there, why is that the expectation? 2, y'all, and I'm gonna say this for everybody who watching on everybody's channels. If y'all don't know the history of the manosphere and the black manosphere, it's time for y'all to get up to speed, because the manosphere was well represented by the white men who were on that panel. Angry Man was a great representation as one of the founders for the black manosphere, and the black manosphere is completely trash because of letting folks like Fresh and Fit and Pearl and a bunch of other people come in and run damn ramshot. We wouldn't know who Myron is if you Negroes hadn't brought him up in here and gave him all your money. Now, what you need to do is go over to Lead Attorney, because there is a live stream he did, and I don't care if it's 9 hours long. You need to watch it because it was 9 hours worth of information about how Fresh and Fit went to a conference, pulled out their tape recorders in a damn notebook, wrote down a bunch of stuff, asked some questions, jumped on YouTube, and y'all made them damn millionaires. Everybody who was there can vouch for what I'm saying. Go pull it up and see it for yourself. So quit being mad about Myron. Quit being mad about Drake. Quit being mad about all these other, you know what I'm saying, people, because y'all Negroes brought them up in here.
Facts. And you know, it's not even about brushing it under it's just content rogue. What it is all y'all swear to God y'all have read The Art of War. So what does the Sun Tzu say about taking over a territory? Do y'all read books and y'all don't understand? Because the Sun Tzu said in The Practical Art of War, the best thing of all is to take the enemy's country whole and intact. To shatter and destroy, it is not so good. So too, it is better to recapture an army entire than to destroy it. To capture a regiment, a detachment, or a company entire than to destroy them. Y'all don't even know how to finesse, manipulate, convince, sway, get someone else to yield to your point. Y'all want to go in guns blazing to win the battle, to always lose a war. Y'all is constantly losing the war. Damn, do we know how to war? Let me show you.
Like, no, Crown Prince, hold on real quick. I'm sorry, Omni, real quick. I apologize. Hey, Crown Prince, no, it's not irrelevant. That is absolutely relevant to the topic, because the thing is, and what I tried to get y'all to understand is, there is every situation calls for a different strategy. You don't go in every situation the same way. And so AM is kind of masterful in that way. He plays the game the way the game goes, according to where the court is and where he's at. Sometimes you have to adjust your shot to the left. Sometimes you have to adjust your shot to the right. Sometimes you're going to do an inside game. Sometimes you do outside, inside game. Sometimes you're going to focus more on the outside. So you have to be able to adjust your game according to where the court is and how the court goes. And AM did what he's supposed to do. It's not a thing of, yo,
you don't adjust your game.
Hold on real quick. Because Omni's next, number one, but number two, he don't have to correct Myron. Myron, everybody see Myron for who Myron is. Myron is Myron. Angerman's Angerman. He just was facilitating a conversation at one point and just conversing and just trying to get understanding. So there's that. Go ahead, Omni. What say you?
I was just gonna say, you know, to echo what Rob was just speaking on. This is why it was foolish that one day when someone was talking about, oh, the government is going to come in and do stuff to black people with nuclear weapons. Do you like the reason why people don't want to go to nuclear warfare at all is not only because it destroys immediately with, you know, concussive blasts, but also because of the nuclear fallout afterwards, making the land uninhabitable and the resources therein unusable. Wow. So the nuclear option should not be the first option that you take in any scenario, whether that be conversationally or in actual warfare. But for some reason, we always want to go straight to the nuclear option. Doesn't make sense.
And Amina said it best, $2. She said Angerman was not there to check Myron for old shit. That's a bar, Amina. And Loaded Lock said $2. Thank you. Only hit dogs will holler. That's a bar. Go ahead, Rob.
It's not about being nuclear. It's about holding the line. It's not. You don't have to go nuclear to hold the line.
Not Raw. Your name is not Raw. He said, "Go ahead, Raw."
Yeah, and then you got after that.
Well, actually, he did. So you got it, Raw, but he did. So I can go next, but you got it, sweetheart. I'm not trying to be a hater. You got it.
Thank you. Yeah, this is the thing. Y'all always trying to say that something is irrelevant and it doesn't make sense. The art of war is actually what this whole thing is about. Y'all talking about somebody else's perception of a person. You talking about being able to defeat your enemy. How you defeat your enemy? First, you have to put yourself beyond the possibility of defeat in order to defeat an enemy. But y'all don't really get it, though, because everybody is emotional. Like I said a little while ago, y'all be emotional as heck about everything, and you don't know how to be tacticians. This is why we still don't got no reparations in 2025. Because y'all emotional, not tactical.
Facts.
You don't understand the politics of things.
Big facts.
It's rules to this shit. It's the art of engagement. Then it's the art of war. Let me shut up.
I think the art of engagement, you have to hold the line. And one thing that I get, you can read about arts of war and all of these things, but I think what people were looking at Angry Man do is hold the line against an in particular stereotype of a people, and consider his platform. That's what they were looking for. Whether that happened or whether that didn't happen, whether he used a newer tactic of engagement, whatever y'all give credence to, people were looking for something different. That's all.
But watch this.
Wait, hold on, so real quick. So real quick, I apologize. I just want to get to this real quick. So my thing is number one, why would anybody expect Angry Man to say something opposite of what he's been saying the whole time? Angry Man has been said the community is dead. Angry Man has been said, man, I can't stand niggas, man. I love black people, but I can't stand niggas. He got the Beano Nation, for God's sake. So why would you all expect him to quote unquote toe the line? And what exactly is that line that you got next out?
Oh, okay, Pastor. Cool. All right, I'm waiting on Pastor. Pastor, was you gonna respond to him?
My line is that when you try to separate yourself from a black man and nigga, at any point a greater society or anyone can consider you a nigga. So I think it's better to lift your brother up. You're only as weak as your weakest link. I think it's better to lift the brother up. I understand it, like brothers like JP. Like, we could drag JP for days. I get it. But at what point are we going to be like, you know what, JP, the more we drag you, the more they can potentially drag us. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at right now.
Hold on.
Let me let Sel get in here, y'all, and then y'all can get in after that. Go ahead, Sel.
How can black people or the black community continuously hope that someone holds the line in this particular situation, the Angry Man? How is it that you're holding them to task to hold the line when y'all piss on the damn line every day? Y'all shit on the line every day. Y'all are more than willing and capable. At a drop of a dime of a moment's notice, just because you don't like someone, you're more than willing to shit on that line, kick dust over that line. As a matter of fact, to hell with the line. Y'all are more than willing to move the goalposts as long as it's within the realm of acceptability when it comes to that bullshit within the black community. But y'all love it as long as it's beneficial to us as the black community. When is the black community going to wake up and say that we ourselves need to check ourselves before we get mad at someone else checking us for the shit that they see and that they hear us say? The world is an echo chamber. They're only repeating the shit that we say. So how in the hell can you get mad at Angry Man or anybody else for saying real shit that we say all the time? It doesn't make sense. It's just like, I don't like the fact that someone else shit on my porch because I'm not the one that shit on my porch. That shit sounds dumb as hell. So you want to be the only one to shit on your porch? So you shitting on your porch is showing us that you have a level of degeneracy, so everyone should come shit on your porch. But you don't want nobody to smell it. Oh, I don't like the fact that people is coming to shit on my porch and they smell it. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Oh, but Angry Man gotta be Angry Man gotta be the one to hold the line. Only Angry Man is supposed to protect the smell of my shit on the porch. That doesn't make sense. If you don't like the fact that people are calling out your shit on the porch, stop shitting on the porch.
No. Me shitting on my porch is me shitting on my porch of my property. It is not for you to come in as an outsider and overstep your lines over my shitting on my porch. How dare you, and who are you? We can handle our own issues.
I
know I need that first. I need that first bounty first.
But it is what it is.
Shout out to Loaded Lives $2. Loaded Lives Gaming $2.
You didn't get my super chat?
No, I didn't get it yet, sir.
Loaded Lives put in the queue.
Yes, you thanks. Give me one second. Loaded Lives Gaming $2. Thank you, family. And that's the truth with some cheese on it, Sal. Shout out to that. Let me shout out to the Chicago Loso said Beano Nation. Salute. Preach. Ari said 100. Greetings, Vaughn Bryant. What's up? Greetings, peace, joy, and grace, and abundance. Coach Ferg in the building. What's up, family? Black
Oh,
versus
my bad. It didn't go through the first time. My bad. There it is, right there. You
black on black crime is worse than any other crime. Yes, ninjas are doomed. Yo, that's true, Izzy. He didn't change up. He is who he is. Most of the brothers tried to drag AM down. Hypocrisy bars. Shout out to my guy Marcus Evans. What up, brother? What's up, brother?
Can I respond to what he said?
Oh, real quick, give me 1 second. I got you. Shout out to I gotta let Omni get in here and then you can respond. All right. Shout out to D-Rock unless Omni wanna.
And I would like to go after Sal.
And then you got all right. Ninja want a spokesman for Black America. My man D-Rock said. D-Rock also said the only difference between a black man and a ninja's mindset, we still the damn same. Right, but the truth is we can't define ourselves by how other people define us. We have to define ourselves by how we move, what's our philosophy, what's our ways that we move, and what's our integrity, right? So just because someone wants to call us a ninja doesn't mean that we have to be a ninja, right? We don't have to be that. The Wife School podcast said everyone 20 up died in the wilderness because they weren't willing to change. It's the same today. Ari said, booyah. It's Chicago Losa said, church, my brother. Thank you, Say Life, for being a man of word. Appreciate you. Yo, we just need 7 more people because of Jay Lewis and Cellulite to hit the Cash App or the Super Chat to help us reach our goal. I appreciate y'all. I'll celebrate y'all in a second. Go ahead, Omni, unless you want to pass the mic for a second, then you can get it back. And then Cell, and then Raw, and then Almanize, and then Passa. Go ahead.
I think I'll give it to Raw first because I think I heard her speak before me. So
okay.
If Raw, if you want to go now, you can.
Thank you, Omni. So this is the thing, Pastor. Y'all say, yes, y'all say you don't need nobody to help you do nothing. But every day, y'all get on these platforms and talk about how you can't even manage your women. You can't manage your women. You can't manage your children. There are issues in the community. You disparage and diminish each other every single day, quite literally, from the moment y'all open y'all crusty eyes to the moment that you close them. So now that y'all have spent the better part of 20 years disparaging and saying how worthless Black people are, y'all are mad that people have piggybacked off. What up? Y'all mad that people have piggybacked off of the talking points that y'all have spewed indubitably all over social media, all over Beyonce's internet globally, and they are now parroting the words that y'all have put out here. And now you like, oh no, y'all can't say that. No, y'all should have never been saying that. House business should have been kept in the house. Because if people shouldn't overstep their boundaries, then you shouldn't invite everybody into your conversation.
Boom.
Let me let my man go ahead.
I can't disagree with that. She said it to me, and I cannot disagree with that.
Make it very brief, sir.
I didn't even get to respond.
I can't disagree with that. We should, like I said, like we get mad when outsiders come in, and you're right. We were making these statements internally, externally, and we're dealing with the consequences of it. And I can't, and that is true.
All right, go ahead, Sal.
But here's the problem though. And I go back to the porch shitting situation. If you don't want nobody to know what your shit look like or smell like, don't shit on the porch. Here's the thing though. What you're trying to do is you're trying to make private public, but normalize it. And I can relate that to a whole bunch of things that has happened with this past administration, how they was trying to normalize quite a few things. And I don't need to even touch on how many things they was trying to normalize when they was trying to make the public numb to it. You're trying to make people numb to your bullshit. And I'm glad that Jeff just popped in the chat because I was about to use something that he said. You are making an appointment to be offended by putting your shit out there, but you don't want nobody to smell it. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard of in my life. And for people to call it out and you to be offended by it shows just how much delusion you live in. And this is why I'm going to go back to the Drake and I'm going to go back to the Drake and Kendrick situation. You say that Kendrick is the culture, yet you want to hold Drake responsible for not being in the culture, but using the culture. But here's the problem. You also want to hold Drake a part of being of the culture, but now you're saying that he's not. But here's the problem with that whole entire thing. Y'all exposed the world to our culture. Now you're mad that people are utilizing our methods within our culture, and yet you're mad about it because they were successful at it. It's easier to say that you don't like the fact that people see us for who we are, and we are too delusion to correct our own mistakes. I'll use Jay Prince as an example. I'm not about to say nothing bad about him either. I'll use Jay Prince for an example. Everybody had everything to say about this man from top to bottom. I remember being one of the very first people to come out and say, at least he got his kids. Yep. But when it came down to it, everybody got everything to say about him, but at least he got his kids. We just had a situation here in Detroit with the mother that just lost her 2 children, and people was trying to relate that. But here's the thing, at least he has his kids. So which one is it? Are you going to be mad at the struggle you chose, or are you going to be mad at the struggle that everyone else seen you choose and now they're getting you for it? You have to choose your struggle. You can't sit back and complain about the struggle that your ass chose that everyone's going to call you out for. That's bullshit.
I'm mad at the external. You're right. I'm mad at the latter. You're right. Let's keep it at what you said. Are you mad at what you've done? Or are you mad at what people see you for? And we get this, right? People often don't. People aren't mad about getting caught. A lot of people get mad they get caught. They get mad that someone else caught them doing something. That is true. That is extremely true. And I won't move that away from you or talk bad about you for making that point. But you're right. And when you know you're doing something bad, that's bad enough. When someone else notices your badness, that is literally the worst. And I don't think that black people or any person likes someone else seeing their worst.
So stop doing it. That's the easiest. Hold on, no. Hold on, real quick, sir. That's the easiest solution because I got pass the mic around because Omni been waiting patiently, and then so has Amanaz, and then Jay Prince came in, and I don't know if Darryl want to say something. So give me 1 second, Sal, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Someone just hit something. Thank you very much, my man's in them. I think it was KO Black. Let me see. Yeah, my man KO Black. Thank you from $4.99. Sell is batting 1,000 today. Shit, 100. Thank you very much, KO Black. Appreciate you. Shout out to Sell. Yo, Omni, go ahead real quick, and then Amanaz, and then Sell. I'll pass it back to you.
A fundamental code of respect is that you're not to ask of others or what you don't do for yourself. So if we see going into using Cell shitting on the porch example, if we see someone shitting on the porch, they don't have much respect for their porch, because you're not supposed to be shitting on porches regardless of who you are. Doesn't matter if you have mental deficiency or whatever. That'd probably be the only excuse that someone could use. But if we have a fully functioning human being that's shitting on the porch just for the sake that it is theirs, they don't respect their porch. So why should I respect your porch if we see that you don't respect your porch?
It's not your porch to disrespect.
No. You missed the point, Pastor. But hold on.
I did not miss that point. I know exactly what you said.
Okay, but hold on, man. Hold on. You gotta have some self-control. Omni, were you finished, brother?
Yeah, that's all I'm articulating.
All right, let me pass the mic to Amanaz. Shout out to Amanaz78. Thank you for being patient, sister. What say you?
No problem, Eve. Okay, this whole outsider, y'all brought him over here, so he's not an outsider. If you see somebody shitting on their porch and then you bring them over to your porch and they shit on your porch, that's your fault because you let them over there knowing what they do. This is ridiculous. This is not like Myron built up, Fresh and Fit, Myron, whichever damn one of them it was, built up their whole stuff without black people and was making all these comments and this and that. And Angry Man showed up over there and he didn't say nothing. Y'all built him up. So you knew what it was. He just started running off at the mouth. He's been running off at the mouth the whole time. So why now all of a sudden, because he had Zaddy up on the screen with him, y'all all been out of shape. You wasn't been out of shape when they was on here, you know what I'm saying, the hell with black women and leave them alone and all that red pill raging they was doing. Y'all was cool then, but now when he done circled back around and was like, you dudes ain't on point, now y'all upset. Like, get for real. get all the way for real with that.
All right, Pastor, I will let you respond to that real quick, and then my man Sel, and then Jay Prince, and then if Daryl wants to say something, we'll open
Jay
it up.
Prince can go before me. I don't care.
Okay,
Jay,
go ahead. Go ahead, Pastor. You can respond to that, and then Jay Prince, you got it next.
I think that there was a pushback because Fresh and Fit's core audience is not black men. I do think there was a pushback. Even Angry Man had non-conventional statements for that podcast and how they covered relationships and especially black dynamics in relationships. So black men were not necessarily Patreons of that channel.
Yes, they were.
No, we were
are.
not. No, we were
Yes,
not.
they are.
I'm
You
not.
have
Hold
it.
on, I'm gonna ask. Hold on, I'm gonna ask. Let him finish. Let him finish.
So I don't think we were initially patrons of that channel. I do think that they are a larger channel because, like Izzy said, it's an expansion channel. It goes more to the greater society, and I do think that Angry Man is going to start having these conversations outside of just black dynamics, which is, and I think it will handle that well. I just don't like how Myron came in speaking on black dynamics, and I think Angry Man could have held the line a little bit harder. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Yo,
Can you have the video? Can you play that so we can see?
you gotta give me a minute to pull it up.
Okay.
Give me a while to find it. Go ahead, Jay Prince. How you doing, man?
Yep. What's going on, y'all?
What's up?
So this is my thing with this. Everybody always want to beat up on black men and tell black men specifically. Same thing with Obama. Everybody want to come at black men and held black men to a standard that neither one of them held for themselves. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Nobody else in America get held to a standard like black men. That's a fact. Not even black women. So when y'all was talking about people shitting on portions and stuff, yeah, you ain't supposed to be shitting on no portions, but you sitting up there with a whole pans full of shit on. You talking about them people not shitting on porches. So as a black man, I no longer want to take I want to be wrong just as well as everybody else is. And I know that sounds messed up, that sounds not responsible and all this other type of stuff, but who else is responsible here in America? Who else take accountability? The police, they don't take accountability for what they did. Whites don't take accountability for what they did. Black women don't take accountability for what they did. White women don't take accountability they did. Everybody keep trying to come at black men and make black men operate in this standard that nobody else here in America operate in. Right? So as a black man, I'm not going to continue to allow people to try to make me behave a way that they don't behave. If you want us black men to operate in a certain fashion, we're gonna have this moving forward. We're gonna see everybody get held to that standard. If you ain't gonna whoop all, you don't whoop none. So if nobody else is gonna get held to a standard that they're supposed to be and all this other type of bullshit, well, don't come at black men. People want to come at black men because they are a easy target. Right? Black men you are a easy target. So that's the only reason why it got all of this expectations, this unbelievable, unrealistic, unhumane expectation of you can't do nothing wrong. We're the only people in America.
Come up off that headset, bro.
Yeah, your mic is cutting in and out.
Hear you.
It's cutting in and out. It is cutting in and out. Give me 1 second. Hey, shout out to TV Trucking $5. Thank you very much, family.
Cutting out.
Nah, it sounds great now. It sounds much better.
Yeah, you good now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So people are always trying to hold black men to the standard that nobody else in America get held to this standard, right? And it's unbelievable. Black men is the only people that can't do nothing wrong. We don't get multiple chances and all this other type of stuff. They keep trying to make us live a life that white men don't live, black women don't live, white women don't live, everybody else don't live. And we so tired of that. So like I always say, I don't know if y'all heard me early because of my headphones. Y'all talking about people shitting on a porch, but your pants is full of shit. So you can't sit up here and try to always point fingers because it make you feel comfortable, not to look at yourself and constantly focus on
easy target, which is black men is an easy target. I hate to say it, but we is. And so people always got used to coming at black men and feel comfortable coming at black men, telling black men what to do. But the moment black men get to start telling everybody what to do, white men don't want to hear it. Black women don't want to hear it. And nobody else want to hear black men voicing their opinions about everybody else. So if you can't hear what black men have to say about you, well, you shouldn't come at black men then. And if everybody else acting fucked up and all this other type of stuff.
With the F on. Dang. Shoot me some. I need that.
I got you.
Go ahead, shoot that today, right now, brother.
I am. I'm gonna shoot it. If everybody else acting messed up and all this other type of stuff, and they don't want no correction, they don't want to be held accountable. Well, don't come at black men. Allow black men to be messed up. That's just the way I'm moving forward and moving forward. Period. I'm not trying to be this person to be all this great person when everybody around me get to be messed up. No, we all gonna be messed up. If all of us can't be good, none of us gonna be good.
I hear you, man. Hey, shout out to Jay Lewis. She said, huh? But that's what he said. Jay Lewis said, hit the like button, folks. Likes are free. Absolutely. She also said, shit stinks, period. It does stink. Shit does stink. She also said, come on, Raw, all facts. She said, come on, Raw. Shout out to that. She said, Izzy, I got 10 more on this fire. Thank you very much. That's why I'm reading your comments right now. Shout out to my peoples. Hey, thank you, man. Full drinking, half thinking. Thank you very much, family. I appreciate you. Let me make sure I got her comments and then let me read these other comments. Shout out to Kasim in the building. What's up, Kasim? It seems as though people want to have full autonomy of their personal liberties and expect others to not be offended. That's a good point. Shout out to D-Rod. D-Rod say, Fisher Price, Mike. My first mic having an ass, yo. Go on, fam. D-Rod said, nah, take a deep breath, soak it all in, fresh shit on the porch daily. Give me 1 second. Shout out to Christian Rebel in the building. What up, Christian Rebel? What's going on? Shout out to my man, Uncle Jeff in the building. Dear everybody, dear everybody, Black Dat got a problem with the word nigga since the beginning of utterance. The word was holy till the Cartwrights bastardized it. It does not mean anything negative. That's what Uncle Jeff said. Shout out to Uncle Jeff. Shout out to Oye Terminator Negro in the building. Niggas don't need to be uplifted. That's why the black community looks the way it does now. God, dog. Shout out to the Wife School Podcast. Said, I don't want no shitty neighbors. Shout out to you, no shitty neighbors. My guy D-Rock said, my wife, the only light-skinned person I like. My son had no pigment at birth, so I left him at the hospital. My hate is real. LOL. Yo, you crazy.
I just stand Stanley for that.
Shout out to Chaotic Romello 747 said, family doesn't always pick on family. I don't want that jacket. Yeah, that's a bar. AM casted pearls before swine by talking to Myron. Is that a statement or a question? Shout out to you. Wow. My man Young 41 said, I need some black order folks up there because y'all don't understand. Shout out to light skin ass. Shut up, Corey. Shout out to Bishop J. Jermaine, $5. It's always Jermaine's fault, period. Thank you very much because of my brother Bishop J. Jermaine and full drinking, half thinking, and hopefully my man Jay Prince for president pay his fare. It's just $5, Jay Prince. Pay your fare. We just need three people, at least $5 a piece to support the show. Jay Lewis is thoroughly entertained. I appreciate you, Jay. Okay, go ahead, family.
All right, let me make a statement real quick. Hold on, really quick, because it's gonna be quick, baby. So to what Jay Prince said, right? I'm just responding to what he said. My thing is this: as black people, do y'all want to be equal or do y'all want to be better? Because if the presumption is that we are under them, why would we want to be equal to them? If the whole progressive thought, if the whole process is to be better as a people than the rest, why would we want to be equal to them? For us to get out their way, we have to get out of our own way. And the only way we're gonna do that is, yes, we do have a culture that is split between niggerdom and black. But here's the thing, though. One, if you don't like what they're saying about us, stop putting that in front of them to see. What's in the house is always in the house. The only time they're gonna know about what's going on, what's in the house, is if you take it out the house. Or as I used to always say, stop making private public, because it's gonna be open to criticizement. But the truth of the matter is, if y'all want to be equal, then don't complain about what those on the outside of the house have to say. If you want to be better, stop giving them a reason to say it. Go ahead.
We tried that. We tried that being twice as good.
I said baby. I don't.
No, we tried that being twice as good.
Hold on.
We need to be just equal.
Let them respond to you, Sel, and then Roy, you got next, and then Daryl, if you want to get in here, you can. You ain't said nothing in a while. Someone paid Jay Prince. Someone paid the $5 for you. So if you don't got it, or if you don't want to pay it, someone paid it for you. All right. But you need to pay your fare, good brother. Go ahead.
I'll be real quick.
Thanks to whoever paid it.
I'll be real quick. We tried that being twice as good, and we initially wanted equal but separate. I don't think equal is going to be a bad thing for us. Like, we tried being twice as good, and that has gotten us nowhere. We try answering for the problems that we have as Black people, and the problems that Myron and all these tethers and greater society have for Black people. We tried that being twice as good. Now we just want to be equally considered the same. Twice as good gives them the probable cause to scrutinize us more than we should be. If we just considered equal people, give us humanity. Like we're not trying to be your black gods on earth. Give us just pure humanity, equality. Y'all got it.
That doesn't make any sense. So doing less work is going to get us more respect. Is that what you're saying?
So here's the thing. Mm-hmm. Y'all always want to tell someone else what to do, and I just want to know, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing as individuals to combat the negative stereotypes? Because what I see is y'all perpetuating negative stereotypes every single day. Oh, F the black woman ain't ish. Oh, black bitches. Da-da-da-da. Whoop, 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 wop, wop, wop. Oh, F these pookies. Well, the black women only sleep with the pookies, and they're the ones having all the kids, and blah, 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 da, da, da. Oh, well, we're going to go to the white women. We're going to go to the Spanish women because they treat us better. So now you're encroaching on other people's territories when you can't take care of your own women and you can't control your own woman. So y'all creating these avenues and stereotypes where you are putting your culture into other people's culture. And you think these other people don't have a right to say something back about your culture? Like, this is when we be having these conversations and we talk about the passport bros and all of this and all of that. If you hollering, then you a hit dog. I'm talking about you. We're having a general conversation. If I have to literally sit there and break that down every time I speak, then that means there's something wrong with your comprehension level. Please do keep up with the conversation, be an adult. But when we're talking about this and we're talking about how much better these other nationalities are and how much better the white man is and how much better this, that, and the third is, y'all are saying that, hey, we're not nothing. We don't even like each other. We don't even want to build with each other. Oh, are you FBA? Are you ADOS? You deserve reparations. You don't deserve reparations. This is the narrative that you spew out here to everybody. Now you're talking about some, you want to be equal. Equal to what? Equal to everybody else that you say is better than you? I'm confused. Make it make sense.
Well, let me before you hold on real quick. Before you answer, give me a second. I'm gonna let you answer. Give me 1 second. Let me just read these comments real quick. I gotta catch everybody up to speed. We need 2 more people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all help us reach our goal. Dope discussions deserve dope donations, compensation for the conversation. Let's do good business. I appreciate everybody who supported the show so far. I'm gonna celebrate all of y'all in a minute towards the end. Okay. Mask Up Trouble the Soul said, if this is how my mic sounds when I'm on the show, I apologize profusely. Sometimes it does, brother. Damn. Shout out to D-Rod. D-Rod said, AM situation is content strategy. I get why he did the show, honestly, no doubt. Jay Lewis said, my mom used to say everybody's business is nobody's business. Nobody is getting is going to give us absolutely positively
Nutching.
and they're not going to give us
Nutching.
so we got that out the way. All right, so it's whatever man says we sound weak. Nutching, get it for yourselves. Let me let Pastor respond. I think I heard Jay Prince trying to get in there. I don't know if Daryl want to get in. Daryl, you trying to get in there? Hold on real quick, because Daryl been waiting.
I only was gonna say one thing, Izzy. I'm over here doing some pre-recording and stuff, but I wanted to hop in earlier when Sid was talking about how we let the world into the like our culture. That made me think about Eminem. You feel me? And all the pushback that Eminem got, you know what I'm saying, coming out of Detroit because he was a white boy, which I thought was crazy because he had a cosign from Dr. Dre, which should have been enough for these niggas, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I still think Eminem is like top 5 rappers all time, but that's just, it is what it is. But you can't get mad at him when you put the culture out there for the world, and to sell point, somebody succeed further than you, and he got Dre and Snoop and everybody else, co-signing him. I mean, you can't get mad at that, dog. It is what it is. That's all I want to say.
You niggas are in favor of the globalism of blackness without any form of control of it. And I get what you're saying, right? Black people have put ourselves out for globalism, of monetary globalism of the world. But what I'm saying is we still have the power, and we still, since they're selling our livelihood, we still have the control of our livelihood. That is all I'm saying. I don't care how the world tries to portray our livelihood. We still have the control of our livelihood.
Wait, hold on real quick.
And y'all are giving our image up to the world rather than maintaining our image.
Wait, one question. What does that have to do with AM in this situation? Are you saying because Myron said what he said about niggas that is inclusive of all black people, and Angry Man has got to be the spokesperson for all black people? Otherwise, we are not safeguarding our livelihood, as you put it.
So I think that was a opportunity for our livelihood to be globalized, and Angry Man took that opportunity. Like y'all said it yourself. He expanded. I didn't say that. Y'all said that. He expanded our livelihood. And expanding our livelihood.
Whoa. That's not at all. Hold on. That's not at all what I said. What I said was Angry Man was spreading out and expanding his brand. That don't have nothing to do with me. That's Angry Man expanding his own brand and his own business. I didn't say Angry Man is a representation of all black men or black people, period. Like, Angry Man represents Angry Man.
That was an attempt of expanding our likeness, our culture, our music.
What? No, it wasn't. None of us see it like that. But how do you wait? How do you believe that when the time that Myron said it, Myron was on Angry Man's show? So how could you possibly believe that? Now, if you're trying to correlate this panel that has Rollo Tomasi and Donovan Sharp and Myron and Fresh and all these other guys, if you're trying to correlate that, but they didn't say any derogatory things about so-called black people in that stream that I heard. What Myron
Sharp tries to impersonate blackness. Rollo Tomasi got a lot of his thoughtness from blackness.
Okay, but did he say it on this particular stream though? You trying to conflate points?
They are copycats, and the thing about it is, Angry Man, because he wanted to expound his name, gave precedence for copycats. They're not like us to come in.
Angry Man gave precedence.
Hold on. He's dropped. Hold on, one mic. I got you. Hold on, y'all. One mic. That's absolutely preposterous and ridiculous. Hold on, real quick. This is ridiculous. Angry Man was on a show represented Angry Man as one of the pioneers of the Black manosphere. Now, at the end of the day, that does not represent all Black people, because all Black people don't even agree. Shit, most of the time y'all try to call my homeboy a freaking Mexican. So what in the world? You came up here and called the brother a tether. So what are we talking about here for real?
Hey,
y'all got it.
Wait, I thought No. So you saying that this is a grand opportunity for Angry Man to represent for the Black community, yet you calling him a tether? This is the most backward shit I've ever heard in my life. So you want him to be a representation for the Black community. Let me ask you a question. Angry Man has went live at least 5 times in the past couple of days. How many times you sent the $1?
I don't support tethers.
Okay, so at the end of the day, he's I didn't help you want somebody to represent you and you don't support them. That's the most backwardest shit I've ever heard in my life. You want no bullshit. Bullshit. You want bullshit. You want somebody to represent you, but you don't even support them. You want people to fucking You want people. I see you the money. I see you the money. You want people to support you, but wait, no, bullshit. Your mic is trash.
Your mic is crazy right now.
You want people to support you, yet you do not put money in their pocket.
You sound like
you want black. Wait, no. This is the problem with Black people. You want black representation from someone who you consider is a tether. You want black representation from someone who you do not like. You want everyone to step up and defend you and your identity as a microphone
and usher him out.
I hate to do this, but I am sick of these microphones sounding the way they are. Let's get these mics right. Get them right.
Thank you.
So
the microphone ministry, Jesus Christ.
You want somebody to support you. You want somebody to represent you who you don't support nor like. You want someone to get up there and step up and represent the Black man, but yet you call him a tether. You haven't sent this man $1, yet you want to be represented by him. If this is not the most backward piece of bull,
I didn't ask
hold on, wait, I ain't done yet. Yes, you are.
Said that he tried to step in as an imposter and represent us.
I'm not done yet. Oh my God! According to what you said earlier, according to what you said earlier, you said that we want to be given humanity. Why does someone have to give you something you already have? Is it that you want to be acknowledged for it? That's why I'm attacking the point where you said that it was a perfect opportunity for an Angry Man to represent the Black community by checking Myron on the things that he said, things that Black people themselves have said about Black people. Yet you want to be represented only when it's a benefit for Black people, but you will not call out the hypocrisy within Black people for us treating us like shit, but yet you want someone else to step up and say our shit don't stink. You see how that analogy comes up?
Black crime does not bother me. I admitted that Black
That's
people.
That's not the point that I'm making. How did you miss everything I just said? You want Angry Man to represent you, yet you don't support him.
I said that I don't support. I've watched. I think watching some more stuff is support. So I haven't sent him any money, but I have definitely watched and give him a like or so.
But you want him to represent you, right?
Well, you want me to send him money, and I don't necessarily send him
no.
money.
Forget the money. It ain't about the money because Angry Man got money. Do you want him to represent you as a Black man?
No, not one bit.
Okay, then. So what you complaining for?
The reason why I'm saying is he has a larger platform,
and he because you're always sitting on his side.
Okay, but if you don't want him to represent you as a Black man, why does it matter?
What's the biggest thing? No, wait, stop. What's the biggest thing y'all always say? What Angry Man got all his subs? Oh, so now his subs matter, right?
Yes, his subs matter. So why are you upset about my talking point?
Wow,
because your talking point. Listen, calm down, everybody. Because your talking point is basura when you sit there and you say that he's a tether. If he's a tether, then it doesn't really make one bit of difference, whatever Myron had to say, because he's not Black, according to you. Unfortunately, the way his DNA is set up, he is, in fact, 100% Black. And for you to sit there and say that he's allowed these people to copycat him, how long have you actually watched Angry Man? because I've watched Angry Man from the absolute beginning. He's not let anybody copycat off of him. It's been a whole bunch of back and forth. It's been some real all and out Beano Nations versus everybody type of stuff going down for people trying to take over Angry Man's talking points. Like, miss me with it. Y'all can't just be saying anything and then flip-flopping on your talking point because you want someone to sit there and champion your cause. That is not how any of this works. At the end of the day, like, you just mad because he has a big platform and y'all wanted to see him have a kerfuffle with Myron. You wanted to see it be a whole big fleshy deal, and it was not. So now y'all gonna sit there and try to diminish him, but y'all are not having anything to say about Myron. If you have an issue with what Myron said, then Myron's name is who should be in your title, and you should be attacking what he said point by point. But no, the reality is all of this is fueled by the clout chase, is fueled by the hate, and is fueled by envy. How dare Angry Man have such phenomenal growth in the space of the past 2 years, and he's not carrying y'all along with him? So since he has all this growth, we're going to sit there, put his name in titles to clout chase so that we could get clicks and views instead of really addressing Myron and talking about the true issues.
What can I say something to that? Can I say something to that?
Yeah, go ahead, Jay Prince.
I do think you 80% right? But if you build your channel, then that's a different story. And
if you build it off what we didn't hear you. Hey, Jay Prince, you said if you build your channel off what you felt you came out. If you build your channel off what? Jay Prince, you there? Yeah, something's going on with your mic. I'm sorry. Hey,
that's me logging back in on my Wi-Fi. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Start over because you
said yeah. If you build your channel off something, we couldn't hear what you said.
Okay, that point will be. I would agree with that 81%. But if you built your channel off black people, then black people can clout chase you. On top of, I'm in agreement with y'all. When y'all say not needing nobody, if you're gonna claim somebody not to be black, me personally, I'm tired of other people be the voice of us niggas. I don't need nobody to be the voice of niggas. I don't want nobody but niggas to fight their battles. Especially we always have had people that wasn't really fully black to represent us. No, I'm totally against that. So. And that's one thing. Then another thing, what Ron was saying earlier, about how we moving and stuff like that. I just personally believe that black men, you don't owe nobody jack, and we don't care how people view us over those stereotypes. We don't owe nobody jack. You could be who you want to be. That's the problem. People keep trying to come in and redirect black men. No, we don't owe nobody no explanation but God and ourselves. And if we feel like what we doing is right, or if we want to change it, we're going to change it if we want to. But I refuse to change who I am because based on how other people view me, and I don't want to be labeled under their stereotype. It's one thing to let people call you names, but it's another thing when you allow them to make you believe it. That's their labels. That's their stereotypes. We don't give a care. I'm going to be who I want to be. If it is not in the best taste of other people's mouths, that's their problem. That's not my problem. That's a you problem. I'm tired of people always trying to auto-correct black men. No, we're going to be who we want to be. If that's going to be working a job or being a gangster. So what? Who cares? Who cares what them people label us? Because at the end of the day, they the top gangsters. This country was built off some niggas. This country is built off some nigga shit.
I got you, but hold on real quick. Hey, let me celebrate the people that gave money. I really appreciate y'all. Salute to everybody. What's up, Jones and Famore? What's going on? How you doing? Yo, shout out to my peoples. Bishop J. Jermaine. Thank you, Bishop J. Jermaine. Said no, it's women who want to be equal to men, even though our women have become de facto leaders of our community. Shout out to Raw. Thank you very much. We ain't beefing. You just mad. Flock. Y'all act like y'all are allergic to the truth. Women want the respect that is due, period. JJ, stop it. Shout out to K out of Romello 747. $5 said, I have said this before. We are people that idol worship the Jesus effect. Lord have mercy. Shout out to John Loaded Locks Gaming. $2. Thank you, family. Thanos was right about some of these ninjas. Shout out to Let Me. What's up, Let Me? What's going on? I'm a man, JD 1975, member of the Ismailite Nation for 16 months. My God, appreciate you, bro. Y'all become a member, man. Membership has its privileges. He got that T-Pain 2.0 mic. Yeah, someone dropped him. Shout out to my man, Steph, Mr. Steph, 97. Appreciate you, bro. He said he got to go. Sit, pass it down. His mic is killing me. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you supporting the show. Shout out to my man. Nigel says, salute to Anger Man. Shout out to Vet Life 81. He said, I know you hate this but black people have issues. This shit is crazy. Shout out to Jay Lewis says, support the show. Likes are free. They don't cost you nothing. They cost you absolutely nothing. I appreciate y'all for y'all patience. Go ahead. Y'all got Izzy. Wait, Izzy, you have 88 out of 100 viewers in and out of 57 likes. When likes are absolutely free, perfect example. Some of these are so hypocritical. Some of these ninjas are so hypocritical. They don't really care. It's all BS. Yeah, everybody hit the like button. Likes are absolutely free. Likes don't cost you nothing. Everybody right now hit the like button. Likes are free 99. If you're enjoying the show, if you like the show, just hit the like button. Likes are free. Hit the like button regardless. I don't give a damn if you like this or not. Hit the like button regardless. Shout out to Call Like to See the show. Can't be calling up the panel on them. Sorry, Ericsson phones. All right, go ahead, fam. My bad.
So I want to say this right quick before y'all go in. The thing is, the reason why people keep trying to convince black men to care so much about other people's viewpoints on how they view us, because our black women they has this submissive nature to people in power. That's their nature. You can't blame them. That's the woman's nature. But it's a problem when you're trying to convince men to have that same nature to submit to people to power. No, black men, you should not be submitted to power. You should be doing everything to gain power. And one way of gaining power, for one, is not to subject yourself to their belief standards. Their standards shouldn't be your standards. You can divorce yourself on how the way they view how we should operate in life. If you operate in life and it's similar, that's one thing. But we is not gonna move in life based on how other people, because guess what? They got some messed up stuff about them. So why are people always trying to, it just ours public size. They all messed up. America is messed up. So stop trying to perfectize black men and always trying to auto-correct us. No, we ain't having none of that.
No
we gonna be what we want to be. That's that.
Hold on real quick. Let me let Amanaz get in here, bro, because Amanaz been trying to get in here, hasn't been able to complete a sentence. Then you got next. Go ahead, Amanaz. What were you gonna say? Did you want to add anything?
Okay, well, just to piggyback on what JP just said, it's not just black women who what I'm saying, like power. It's all women. But
yeah,
that's there. So I do agree with you about black men seek power. I'm all for that. However, with that, we as a black community conglomerate group, whatever you want to call ourselves, we are not in a position to be able to be. We're not where we need to be self-sufficient. This kind of goes back to what the conversation was yesterday about integration. We took that way too seriously. It's okay to integrate, but you still need to have some sense of self, like other races of people do. We don't. So at this point, we gotta make some decisions. We either gonna acquiesce and build up over time, or we gonna implode. We gotta make a decision.
No doubt. Go ahead, Rob.
But you are literally sitting here acquiescing to somebody else's power dynamic, right? By even saying, well, our women's, they submit to power. And we don't have to follow this archetype to get to power, but they only gonna submit to power. See, I submit to my black man. My black man has power. So is it a monolith of black men that don't have power and that are unable to garner submission? Or is it an individual problem where individuals lack the mentality, the mindset, the hubris to navigate the situations that they are in? Like, it's such a pushback to be different, to walk outside of the box, to not be in alignment with other people while you covet what other people have. You have to free your mind. Stop coveting other people's women. Stop coveting other people's financial system. Stop coveting other people's power dynamics. Stop coveting other people's politics. And then you can talk about governing yourself. But right now, your whole modality is predicated upon and based on a system that you say doesn't honor, value, or treasure you. So why do you want to emulate it?
And that's what I'm saying. That's what you had said earlier that I want to react to, as far as like how when you say that black men can't control our women and white men is woo out the bam. My thing is white men is a big reason why black men cannot control their women. We's not just forget that. Like that's not. No, white man is the big stickler on why black men can't control his family or his race. So we're gonna put that. And yes, we're gonna get back what we done put in. We done put into this system, and we're gonna finesse all our little stuff by any means necessary. However that is, it be selling dope, it could be getting government, however by any means necessary. We're gonna get back. We're gonna finesse what we done put in this country. Because at the end of the day, black men, you are the one who built this country. Mexicans didn't work harder than you, nigga. Your race, your whole black man race, done built this land for hundreds of years. And a lot of people say, "Well, you didn't do it. You wasn't in that time." Name a race that don't benefit from their ancestors. The reason why white men is still in power today because of their ancestors. That's the reason why Mexicans them is still doing what they doing because they ancestors. So how come black men is the only one can't claim the work of his ancestors? No, we ain't gonna let people dictate on how what we think about what we deserve from the people that our forefathers that came before us. Because at the end of the day, by our ancestors working the way they worked, it affected us now. Negatively and positively. So we do have like affection based on our ancestors. So yes, at the end of the day, I'm still standing on that we are not going to move on based on how somebody else want us to move. Black men, as a black man, we getting tired of getting auto corrected when nobody else is getting auto corrected. We the only one get held to this high extreme inhumane standard. And if nobody else is getting held to that standard, we ain't finna get held to that standard. So we're gonna be who we wanna be. And I'm not interested in changes for nobody.
So no doubt. Let me let Sel get in there. That's a fact, though. I agree with a lot of what you said. Not all of it, but a lot of what you said. Go ahead.
So niggadry and black man, niggadry and African Americanism run equal to each other, or like how would you say that?
I would say niggas is the ones that got us in a position that with the freedoms that we have today, you better think that black men didn't do that because black men was too busy acquiescing and conforming and not rebelling.
Nah, I got you. But
it was the thugs who did it.
But hold on, Jay Prince. That's not what he's asking you. What he's asking you is, are those the same people? Are niggas and black folks the same people in your estimation?
No. Niggas got their own land on the nigga land, and black men is like buckets of white men.
No doubt. Let him land. Go ahead.
So here's the thing: if niggas and black people are two different people, why is it that niggas always want to blend themselves with black people when it comes to the benefits of what black people has done?
Well, Jay Prince, it's the opposite, Sel, because Jay Prince's theory is that the niggas is the ones that got us the benefits that we got. The black people just be ass kissing and just be going along to get along. And if it was up to them, we wouldn't have nothing. That's his theory.
Okay, cool. So with that, let me try to understand, how does this fit into the conversation? Because are we arguing, because we're talking about the whole Myron and Angry Man thing, are we arguing that Myron was against black people or Myron was against niggas?
Good question. I was just going off that premise though, but go ahead. But that's
I was just going off what I was hearing a lot of people saying, responding to that whatever went down with Angry Man and Dude.
So if I'm not mistaken, I believe one of the things that Pastor brought up earlier is that Myron said he don't like niggas, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And niggas is low IQ and low vibrational. Yes.
So it's fair to say that niggas don't like what Myron said. So black people has nothing to do with this, right?
No, as a nigga, we don't care what he say. We not gonna give him that much power to even care about it.
Okay. So JP, this is not to you, but this is to anybody that's listening. So if that's the premise and that's the case, then what is Angry Man? Is he a nigga, a black man, or a tether, or a Mexican?
Angry Man is other.
No, he's not. He's a black man. Stop it, Jay.
Hold on. Wait. It's a purpose. So you said other. What is other?
Myron and Angry Man is the same to me.
No, they're not though.
No.
What ain't Myron mixed?
Myron is from another country. He's from Sudan. Angry Man is born and bred in America, and
he's from Sudan. That's a black country.
Don't
right,
matter.
But you know,
black American.
But this Arab is an Arab country. It's an Arab as well.
Correct.
Do he have black in his blood?
Okay, so wait, so we can't go with the we can't go with the black in the blood thing because
Angry Man is a black man, y'all. Come on, Angry Man's mother and father are black.
Is black as shit. Angry Man has done so many lives where he has shown y'all pictures of his whole entire family tree, mamas, sisters, uncles, cousins, everything.
I thought he said his granddad was biracial or something.
His great
Man a nigga.
Angry Man is a black man, yeah. Angry Man is a black.
All right. So my purpose of asking this question is, if Angry Man and Myron's conversation was not about black people and it was about niggas, what are we talking about? Because now it only needs to be the sector or niggas that should be upset or offended by what Myron said. So now my question is this: when it comes to us of the ethnic background, what is the majority and what's the minority? Niggas or black people?
I think it's the majority of niggas. The black, I think niggas is the ones that put us blacks in total on the map. When you think about our music, when you think about our sports, how the way we dress, our Ebonic language, Ebonics brought millions and billions of dollars. Kanye's rap Ebonics, JG's rap Ebonics. So niggas is the ones that influenced the world. It wasn't the black people. Black people is the ones, the black mammy and the black butler. They too busy trying to acquiesce and talk like this. And hey, how you doing? My name is Stay away from the Negroes. They mean you know good.
Wait. So the struggles and the grievances that black men have, niggas shouldn't share, right?
You said what?
The struggles and the grievances that black men have, niggas should not share, right?
Yeah, I don't care what happens to black men. I cares about what happened to niggas.
That's what
my concern is niggas and niglicks. Niggas and niglicks.
My question is based off the premise of this. If niggas and black men don't share the same grievances, why are they always trying to blend the two? And the reason I say that is because I don't know why. I was listening to everything that you just said, and you brought up a majority of the complaints and grievances that black men would have. Yet you say niggas and black men are different.
Well, I was speaking when I use the word black men. I'm not trying to play semantics, so we won't be all confused.
No.
I usually speak.
That's why I asked you.
I usually speak for
black men is two different people.
But hold on real quick.
I don't care. Let me say this to you, Will. I don't care what happened to black men.
Jay Prince, hold on real quick. The thing is this. I apologize, Jay Prince. This is the thing. So this is the wrong conversation for the wrong person because, like I stated earlier, Jay Prince makes a clear distinction between black people and niggas. In his mind, there's a clear distinction between black people. They're the butlers and the mammies. And niggas, the niggas are the real people of color who are making it happen. And in his mind, they are dark complected people that's making it happen. So hold on real quick. So what I'm saying is that this is really a conversation you need to have with Pastor and not Jay Prince, because it's like he recognizes the distinction, not that it's a good distinction, but he recognizes the distinction. But real quick, NC Intelligent Neanderthal Caveman said, Angry Man doesn't like dark-skinned black people, though. That's not true. Angry Man's grandmother, may God rest her soul, is one of the people that he loves the most ever on earth, and she's a dark-skinned woman. So that's not true. He has very dark-skinned people in his family. It's not true. Angry Man loves black people all the same. He just don't like niggas. That's it.
The reason
And
the reason
Myron
I
is
was
from, hold on. Myron from New Britain, Connecticut. He was born and raised in Connecticut. That's
Yeah.
in America. He has Sudanese lineage.
Yeah, his people's
essentially,
from Sudan.
but
yeah.
he's from America.
So he's biracial.
Nigga, hold on real quick. This family, yo, fam, I grew up with the nigga. What you talking about? He's my friend in real life. You told me I just got here. I don't know Angry Man for no damn YouTube, son. What are you talking about? I know Angry Man in real life. That's my homeboy in real life for almost 30 years, fam. What are you talking about?
So can I say this to Will?
Got here. This don't have nothing to do with no damn YouTube.
Can I say this to Will?
I just told you about his grandma.
Okay, I'm not interested in fighting for black men. Why? Because black men is not interested in fighting for themselves, right? The same white men that they respect and be a butler for was the same white men that pushed them out their homes, that pushed them out. They throw down they what's those Black Wall Streets. So the black man is not interested in fighting for themselves, right? So I don't try to fight for nobody that don't try to fight for themselves. The black man is the ones acquiescing, talking about thinking whenever the white man put on his coat, they put on their shoes. Same thing with Donald Trump. The Donald Trumps and thinking that America is them. They think they so a part of America. I'm always fighting for niggas because niggas are gonna always stand up for themselves by any means necessary. We lost our lives in the process. We went to prison in the process. We lost a lot of battles, but at the end of the day, we have the heart to at least stand up for what we believe in. Black men is not that. So whatever they got coming to them, that's what they got because they don't have the balls to stand up for themselves or their family or their race. What they do is they throw their families under the bus. They throw their race up under the bus and just to try to acquiesce to their bully.
All right, wait. But Jay Prince, that's ignorant. That's ignorant as best, man.
Not to me. It's not to me. It's not.
Okay. Hold on. Let me finish. I let you rock. That statement is ignorant at best because you are talking about if your distinguishment is if you have lighter complected skin, you don't consider those black people. You consider those you don't consider those niggas. You consider them biracials, right? You don't consider them real niggas. So with that being said, the crazy thing is most of your quote unquote real niggas, most of the people that you're talking about that lost their life are light-skinned people. Huey P. Newton was light-skinned. Malcolm X was light-skinned. Andrew
He was
Clayton,
red.
Right. Andrew Clayton Powell was light-skinned. Dr. Martin Luther King was not dark-skinned. I mean, the list goes on and on.
I hear what you said.
All the people, hold on real quick. Thurgood Marshall, all the people who fought the fight. A lot of them brothers, Elijah Muhammad, Minister Farrakhan, them brothers is lighter complected brothers.
Okay, I hear what you said. Unfortunately, they didn't do nothing that dark-skinned niggas weren't already saying or doing. You best rest assure yourself it was niggas out there fighting, right? So that's one. When you talk about the Gullah Geechees, hold on. When you talk about the Gullah Geechee, when you talk about the Gullah Geechee wars, there were dark-skinned people. They the ones who actually ended chattel slavery and blamed it on what's the dude named Abraham Lincoln and the light-skinned dude, whatever the case. So no, dark-skinned niggas always have fought. The white man labeled them as thugs. Anybody that bucked up against the system was labeled thugs. They still do it today. They always
light-skinned brothers.
Come on, man, let me finish. They always have put the biracial voice over us as a buffer. Even though dark-skinned people been saying this and doing this forever, they always water it down with the biracial people.
Wait, but you realize just because you
light-skinned niggas didn't already was doing.
Wait, you realize that just because you're light-skinned does not make you biracial, right? You do realize that you're saying some foolishness, right? There are people who are lighter complected.
That's a different subject.
Who have black mothers and black fathers. There's
no other. But that's a different discussion. I'm actually trying to stay focused on the niggas. All dark-skinned field niggas already been fighting, bucking up against the system. They've been going to jail. They've been getting deleted. They've been all getting their families taken, but with a fight. Same example of that is the Gullah Geechee.
Hold on real quick, Omanas. That's the same struggle that light-skinned people have too. All so-called black people, all real niggas, whatever you want to call them, have this same struggle in America. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
You talking about a different topic now. That's something different.
But you're
I'm talking about something else.
Delineation. No, but you're making it
I'm
seem
not trying
like
to make a depiction.
is in skin tone, though. It's not.
No, for me as a black man, since they always had leverage and just throw everybody that's biracial up in the black race because they didn't want to accept them in their own race. And even although they look more, the biracial people look more like a white person than they do black. They always since they have a little black in their blood, the no one white drop rule. They always just throw these people in our race like we wanted to, or we just have to be forced to accept them. No, I'm standing up for my field niggas. I'm not talking about the light skinned niggas.
Stand up for the Bucks, JP.
But hold on. ADS, you just got here. Let Almanaz get in here. Shout out to you, and then Almanaz was trying to say something real quick. Go ahead, Almanaz.
No, I just wanted to say, JP, just because you light skinned, it does not mean you are not black. My great grandfather, black as the ace of spades, straight from the island of Jamaica. My granddaddy could pass for white right now. He was one of the first to stand up for civil rights here in Charlotte, North Carolina. So just because you're not dark,
you have a white grandmama.
There were plenty of light-skinned black people who were fighting right along, you know what I'm saying, as you call them, the real niggas.
Do he have a white grandmama?
So
did your granddaddy sleep with a white woman?
No, my grandfather's father is straight from Jamaica. His mother is black. He could pass for white.
So
JP,
here's the thing.
She was black that could pass for
white. Circle back around with
women.
my mama, and y'all see what I look like. So no.
You said she could pass for white, so she might have some white blood in her family.
Yo, everybody, most
I got some white blood.
That doesn't
you do
make
too.
her
But
not
hold on,
black.
let me let Raw get in here after Almanaz. Go ahead, Raw.
Oh my God. Like, I need y'all to stop the insanity.
It is
First
insane.
of all, right, you got your history twisted. The Gullah Geechees is what made Abraham Lincoln emancipate the slaves. Wrong. The Civil War is what made Abraham Lincoln emancipate the slaves. It was a tactic to destabilize the South because the South didn't have any power without their slave captives behind them. Like, let's talk actual facts.
No, the Gullah Geechee in the chattel slavery.
Oh my Lord Jesus! Chattel
Those
slavery.
Indian wars were Gullah Geechee wars.
Chattel slavery,
which is my people from that I have direct contact with them.
Let her finish.
All right, go ahead.
Now I'm gonna just go ahead and turn up my microphone because while y'all be talking, I'll be being silent. And as soon as I get to talking and I'm talking facts, y'all want to cut me off. So the Abraham Lincoln emancipated the slaves in order to ensure that the North won the Civil War. It didn't have nothing to do with any uprising because in all actuality, the Stono Rebellion of 1739 was the first slave uprising, if we're going to actually talk about the history of it. Now, when it comes down to light-skinned people, I'm pretty light-skinned. I could tell you what, for damn sure, ain't nobody's biracial. But if we're going to be quite honest, even you real niggas that went to jail and shit like that, real thorough ass niggas. If you're in America by way of chattel slavery, the reality is,
oh my God,
the reality is you have mixed blood because every slave that came through the slave master's quarters, be it male or female, was either buck bred to sleep with each other. They were bred out to sleep with other slaves and white women. The white masters were sleeping with white women. They were switching babies. There are people that are passing. Don't get it twisted. So you don't know what you're talking about. Nobody is of pure blood in these United States of America. Not one person.
Can I respond to that? Because I can say that you don't know what you're talking about as well. You going off hearsay and regurgitation. And I just said this on my hold on. I just said this on my platform yesterday. I don't even believe a lot of these stories that was told to us even existed. And another
prove
thing,
that they're not, because I can prove everything I'm saying.
Well, only thing you could be able to prove is books and regurgitation and stuff. You wasn't there. Neither one of us was there, so we don't know what took place. So just because you go to the white man book, then let them narrate the story. Hold on, they always have to be the one to narrate the story. These are the same people that we call liars. These are the same people that we call thieves. These are the same people that are liars and thieves who allegedly done all this stuff to us.
So
Now
where'd you get it from?
No, come on, man. Now we hold them to a standard of honesty. Hold on. This stuff is so crazy because if I do half of the shit that they have done, you will not believe not one word come out of my mouth. But since these are white men, they put it in the book. All of a sudden that these are the people of honesty who have done nothing but lie, deceit, steal, stolen. I was raised, if you lie to me, you steal from. You steal from, you'll kill me. White folks had done all of that. So why everything that they put in the book is nothing but the truth?
Wait.
The truth will help you, Jesus Christ.
All right, let me answer. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, bro. This is the first thing, the crazy thing. Number one, why are you acting like black people don't write books as well? That's the crazy thing, right?
You keep trying to. No, I'm not.
Stop. The premise is you're trying to make it seem like all knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, all things that come from books are by white people. That is the most asinine thing ever to say. Black people are authors. Black people are scholars. So-called black people are think leaders, and so forth and so on. So this whole idea and premise that all the books and all the information comes from the white man is stupid.
Okay, what I was saying. I'm talking about. Let me get out.
Wait, hold on, Jay Prince. I gotta let Raw. No, hold on, Jay Prince. I gotta let Raw.
Man, God damn, dude.
Wait, come on, man. Come on, Jay
What you mean? I'm trying to respond to you. Now we can go on another sermon so we can forget it. You asked me. You was talking to me. I was just trying to respond to you.
Okay, make it real short, and then go ahead, bro. After that, make it short.
So yeah, we have a handful of books of black people, but how we know that these not the same? How we know that these not the same black people that we have, like what Raw and them doing saying tonight? How we know that these black people didn't think like Raw B, didn't acquiesce to all of what the white people has told them? So we don't know the credibility of these black people. We got a lot of Anton Daniels. So one of these black people or Tommy Sotomayor or Candace. Okay, my bad. Okay, we're gonna say like Candace Owens. Like Candace Owens and stuff. So we had a lot of black people, although they were black, but that don't mean that they was on the nigga land. That don't mean that they didn't acquiesce to everything the white man told them.
Okay.
Come on now.
Okay, go ahead, Rob. My fault. Jesus Christ.
So here's
crazy, man. I love this nigga, man. He's crazy.
Here's the thing about it. When you actually are educated, right? You're not just regurgitating the information you get out of textbooks. When you actually are learned, you get to start digging deep and look into historical documents that were actually written in the time period that are carbon tested and carbon dated, right? Actually written in the hand of the slave, actually written in the hand of the slave owner, different levels of communication. Like Israel Mills said, there are black authors from the time that have their original text written at that point. So you can actually go back and read what they said in its original text. You know, I get it. If you don't like white people, then you don't like white people. I can't tell you to like white people or to not like white people. But what I can say is this. Anyone that is ever going to be successful at dismantling an organization first needs to understand that you can only dismantle an organization from the inside out, especially one that has operated to this magnitude for this extreme length of time. The unfortunate truth of it, whether, the racists want to get it together or not, is this: white people, biracial people, black people have all worked together for the freedoms and the civil liberties that we attain right now. And in fact, it was your biracial real niggas, the ones that passed for white, like the founding father of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, that went down into the trenches and pretended like white so they can advance our initiatives. And when they were found out, they were lynched and hanged. Their families were deleted, houses burned down, whole neighborhoods destroyed. Because your black ass, your bliggity black, looking like midnight ass.
I come on, Roy. But hold
Couldn't-
on.
No, wait, hold on.
Sal. No, Sal, it's not. Hold on, real quick.
I'm not gonna
Hold on, no,
do
Jay Prince.
dab.
Hold on. I gotta let my man Lord ADS get in here, but give me 1 second before I let Lord ADS get in.
Wait, let me just let him play.
Please no name call it. Come on.
No, I'm not gonna call no names. I'm just saying, all of you super darkity darkies, y'all didn't have no.
That's the name.
y'all didn't have no traction. Y'all didn't have no traction. The white people. No, but I'm being serious though. Like it's it's a little bit shocking, but it's true. You weren't heard. You weren't heard. You weren't heard if you looked like a Negro. Nobody cared about what you had to say.
Bro, but that goes to his point. But hold on real quick. Hold time out. Let me read these. Let me read the money. And I'm gonna let my man Lord ADS get in here, and then sales after that. After that, we really only got probably about like 10 minutes. So let's kind of keep it brief, you guys, because I gotta go. So I love y'all. But listen, shout out to my man Bishop J. Jermaine $5. However, historically speaking, light-skinned Negroes were promoted more back in the day. JP is right about that. He's still capping though. Yeah, that's what Roy was just saying, and it is the truth, right? Shout out to Mr. Stu 97. Thank you, brother. $4.99. Light-skinned blacks have had our fair share of struggle, to be honest, from our own people for being light, and we can't control that. That's a bar. Thank you for the money. Shout out to Hurricane Pearl. What's going on, Hurricane Pearl? Jay Lewis say they learned everything from us, even how to wash their ass. That's a fact. Shout out to Vet Life 81. Said, oh, now it makes sense why he's dumb. Let's don't call names. That nigga don't read. Yeah, he ain't fond of books. Jay Lewis said exactly. She said, oh my goodness. What's up, C. Brad Roll Tide fam? JP is the example of not reading. Reading is fundamental. Never forget. Yeah, never forget. Reading is fundamental.
Not when you reading lies.
No, okay. Jay Prince. Jay Lewis said that part. Kane the God in the building. Jay Prince lost his damn mind. He be cooking sometimes, but sometimes he be crazy. Yeah. He be cooking and crazy at times. Cooking with crazy. All my life I had to fight. Hold on. Jay Lewis said, Wesley Snipes, y'all tripping. The LA Project. What's the LA Project? He's always gonna move the mark. Shout out to you, LA Project. What's up, Chris Rebel? Speak on the Izzy light skin stands on business for civil rights. Yes, there's a lot of them. There's too many of them to ignore. Shout out to EJ. We all niggas to massa. It is too much to ignore. No Chaser says, so you're saying Carlton Banks is a black man and Will Smith is the ninja? Yo, Jay Stevens in the building. Shout out to my man, Jay Stevens. I hope you like the intro. Izzy Bandz, salute fam. Just pulling up for a little while. I appreciate you, bro. Free Zone Lou said, there's black people and then there's niggas, and niggas got to go. Chris Rock was right. Yo, heal thyself, know thyself. Black men have power. Most of them are more powerful than they know. But when they find out how powerful they are, they usually get pushed back from black women. Wow, Jay Lewis, that's interesting.
What?
Yo, D-Rod said, I'm a god, so only God can judge me. I think that will be my topic for today's show. Thanks, Iz. Hey, you're welcome. What up, though? Emperco, good to see you always. My family praying all is well with you and yours. Jay Lewis said, great show. I'm enjoying the panel today. Glad you are. Emperco said, I agree with Jay Prince. Shocker. I know for some, us black men need to stop conforming to colonizers and their standards. We're the original, the best, the strongest. Man, F them if they don't like it. No doubt. Okay, go ahead. Sell. Right, go ahead. Lower ADS first, then sell. Then we're going to pass it around. Everybody, please be brief. Thank you. Go ahead, family. Thank you to everybody.
I got like 4.5 minutes, Izzy, before I got to drop again for another meeting. Now, I do
take
question.
2, nigga.
1.5, be honest with you. Just keeping it real, JP makes kind of a point, though. You know, the people who are trying to get ahead, who want to go ahead and integrate society, understand how business works in that aspect, we need to separate from the bucks. We need to separate from the bucks. You know what I'm saying? Because we were getting up with these crazy, insane results from them, right? This is the shit they do. You know, just keeping it real on that shit. Yeah, I sleep with white women, and so whatever. If you want to call me the colonizer, I'm good with that. As long as I'm colonizing you, it's great, right? I mean, that shit you got to think about, JP, man, because that shit is offensive, bro. You went up here talking about the niggas that did shit. Niggas need to go to jail. How about that? Stay in jail where y'all belong. That way you ain't bothering nobody bothering y'all. And there you go.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't respond to that now.
That's crazy. Wait, Cell is next, and then you can respond. Remember what you gotta say. I know you ain't gonna forget. No F-bombs though. Go ahead, Cell.
So
appreciate it.
His point in the stance is that the information and the historical knowledge that we have is all from the white man. Where does he get his historical information and knowledge from?
That's a question. You can answer that, Jay Prince. Please be brief.
So one, I thought outside the box. Me and my ex-fiance, we had went to Egypt back in 2008. That's one. Secondly, that was the vessel for me to debunk everything that was told to me by my oppressors, my ops, right? So, and that's another thing. So, and that's why I want to say I'm gonna combust everything together. We have a history.
Hey, can you please stop saying words that you don't know the meaning of? Go ahead.
Okay, we have a history. There are proven history where white people will take black people history and regurgitate back to you under a false pretense. We all know that, right? We all agree to that.
Yes,
so
that's a fact.
That's a fact. So what makes you think, and history repeats itself also, that's also a fact? So
yes.
So they still doing that. They hold on. They still doing that even to this day. So what makes you think?
Jay Prince, it was Cellulite's turn, brother. You were supposed to answer the question briefly. It's Cell's turn.
Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
So I'll keep my question brief. So the historical knowledge and the historical data and the knowledge that we got from all the things that the ancestral blacks have done here in this country, where can we get that actual information from? Do we have to depend on it from country to another country?
Unfortunately, you will no longer be able to. If I'm going to be speaking, like let's say if I speak on the Egyptians, a lot of that stuff is gone. They tore all that stuff down because black people never tried to protect.
I'm talking about here in America.
I don't think you'd be able to get the history. So to move forward, you got to become your history by following nature. That's it.
So we just have our own predisposition perspective on how history went.
Yes, I don't think that you got the full.
We're just making stuff up along as
no. But hold on, real quick.
That's not
Let
what
me
I'm
add
saying.
on to that. What about oral? What about the oral tradition that so-called black people have that's passed down from generation to generation? What about the oral tradition that we've had of telling stories?
What do you mean by oral? Well, okay. What you talking about? People speaking about
you don't understand about oral tradition about how we passed on history?
Yeah, you talking about how they will tell you people, grandmamas, granddaddies passed down to the next to talk about these old stories.
Yes,
I will still debunk that. Because again, the black people that we have today is no different from the black people, especially back then. We had a lot of house Negroes and black folks just take in everything that what white massa gave them. They fought to go. The example of that, they fought to be in the white man's school to receive their education, right? Their lies. Like the white man gonna tell you something truthful about yourself, especially they not gonna tell you something to make you more powerful than them, to make you uprise against them. They always gonna tell you some stuff to make you feel so beneath the world. Okay. White people feel the same way.
Believe nothing about anything is necessary and just make up whatever we want to.
Not make up whatever you want to. So what I would just go off of nature. I don't think that you'll never get the true history of stuff. I think you should just let it die out. I understand that in order to go somewhere, you got to know where you come from, but we have a different experience. A lot of our true actual history been taken.
I'm trying to keep it short. How will we know where we came from if we can never believe anything that was already been documented or told to us?
And that's why I keep saying that's unfortunate for us. So the only thing we have to depend on is us to operate off our nature and create our own history. Because one day, all of us on this platform and in the audience, we're going to be history. So I think that it's up to us what we do with it.
We will be denouncing the history that's already came before us. So the Black Panther Party, the Foundation of Black Americans, the Gullah Geechees, everything that happened before us, we just have to dismiss that for future references, right?
I would say, unfortunately, yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay. Yep.
So can I go now? Can I go now?
Wait, hold on. I want to ask you a question before you go. Yes, you could give me a second. Let me ask you a quick question. Aren't you the same dude that said that you don't trust black people to do any sort of work? You don't trust niggas or black people to do any sort of work for you as far as a skilled professional work?
Yes.
So okay, so if you don't trust so-called black people to do business with, then how are you for the empowerment of black people or niggas?
Because I compartmentalized because the condition that black people are in, right? We don't like. I will like when I was talking about doctoring, right? I was talking about if not we have people like Dr. Sebi, then I'm all for it. But I have witness from with my own experience, my own eyes. I don't got to go through no history books to let me know that when black folks go in school, they're gonna find ways to take that test and pass that test. And they don't really take it as serious as like an Asian or even an African, or even an African is a little bit more serious about it, right? So I do know that if you go to a hospital where it's nothing but black CNAs, nurses, and doctors, it's going to be a little bit more ghetto than you go to the other ones, right? You go to the black hospitals. The reason why you might if you got some health insurance, right, and it's the cheap kind, you gonna get sent to the all black people. And then when you get there, it's gonna be a lot of mistakes happening. A lot of people just kicking it, screwing each other. They're not really taking that stuff serious. I worked in hospitals for about 5 years.
That's because of your niggas. That's because of your niggas, though.
So I have one last question.
I respect it. That's why you gotta know how to compartmentalize.
Compartmentalize. Okay, cool.
You gotta know how to compartmentalize the races. Every race got their strong point. I go to the Asians for the doctor. I go to the whites for the courts. I go to the Mexicans for some Mexican food or to build my house. I go to niggas and somebody messing with me, we go shoot up the place. So or let's go to the music. So you gotta know how to compartmentalize the races.
Lord,
I have one last
all
question.
we good for. So in other words, all we good for is thugging and music and shaking our butt. That's all so-called niggas is good for.
Unfortunately, that's how we've been programmed. Wow. We wasn't taught in Harvard how to lead and run countries and run a system. We wasn't taught that in Howard College to run things.
Well,
right?
Speak for yourself. Most people in school, do you realize that school is not designed to teach people how to run things? School is designed to teach people how to be competent enough to follow directions and follow instructions. That's all people.
Bingo.
That's most people. That's all people.
Bingo.
Most people. So the people that's
so
trying to
what school did the elites go to in America? What school did the elites go to?
They go to the Whartons. They go to the Whartons. They go to the West Points. They go to the Browns, and they go to the Harvards and the Yales. That's where they go, and to the Cornells.
So you just admitted that us regular black folks, we is taught to be submissive and work a job.
No. I just told you that all Americans are taught, for the most part, are taught to be submissive and comply. And it's not a quote unquote black.
Well, it's different. It is different when you of the same race. So if you let's just say if black folks are running it and all the blacks go to the school to help continue to run this country from a black perspective, it would hit a little different from black folks learning that, and then white folks had to acquiesce to that. They wouldn't like it, but we would love it. It would mean something more to us than it will them.
What do you mean by that? I'm confused.
What I mean by that, if this country was reversed and black folks was running and make the laws and running the show, it would hurt white folks more if they had to acquiesce like the rest of the black folks, because it don't mean nothing to white folks because they don't. It's not represented. It's not being represented by whites. It'd be represented by blacks if this country was reversed.
I understand what you're trying to say, but this is the thing. The problem is that most people operate on the basis of ignorance. Most people think ignorance is bliss, and they don't know any better, and it doesn't have anything to do with skin color. So that's the thing. It already is like that right now. They just don't know any better. That's all.
Okay, and I because I know you finna end it, I just want to.
You gotta get ready to go.
Yeah,
shout out to the home of the YouTuber. She said, "This is bullshit. I'm out." Here's a shout out to you. Yeah, y'all wow.
So okay, when there has been a history of people rewriting Black history and feeding it back to us under their own pretense, right? And it's typically it always the history that they told us about, like they bring up slavery. You know, me personally, I don't believe slavery existed, but that's what they told us. I got to go by it.
Wait, what?
Yes,
I'm trying to get him to condense it, but he's going on.
People live that.
Come on, let me finish. Let me. Can I finish?
Yeah,
so
please.
We already have had people who misled and misrepresent after true Black history. So, and it's been like that forever since we've been captive, right? So, what makes you think all of this history stuff that you've been told today is not been also misrepresented? They always told you that. They always make it seem like niggas didn't have no win. Niggas just sit up there, allow people to butt break their kids, butt break their woman, and just was so happy about it with big smiles.
Hold on,
these
fam.
people always telling you these stories.
Hold on, fam. But you realize that there's again the problem.
But you're not letting me finish my point.
Wait, yo, come on, man. Jesus Christ, come on, fam. Don't even do that. You've been going on and on and on. The problem is that you're making it seem like Europeans or white men make all the books and they don't. So I know a whole bunch of books. I could give it to you. Listen, let me give you one. Stolen Legacy. Let me give you another one. Chancellor by Chancellor Williams. Western, what was it? The Civilization of the Black Man. Let me give you another one. I can give you 20 books right now. Hold on. Right. I can give you 20 books right now that debunk and that tell the history of what actually happened here. That is not from a Caucasian or European perspective. Go ahead.
So would you agree? Like for an example, would you agree there are certain is laws in Egypt right now as we speak that you cannot go inside certain temples? Would you, true or false?
I wouldn't know about that. I've never been to Egypt.
Well, let me inform you. There are laws because certain information is there. So I think that, and we also talking about the same people that at one point couldn't read, was against the law to be able to read until they know what. And also not only that you couldn't read.
All over the place.
No, because you keep cutting me off every time I'm trying to land something, and then it read that.
But you all over the place. But you understand? Hold on, real quick. You
keep saying, "Hold on," you ain't letting nobody finish. You talking for me.
Yo, you do understand that not all Black people were.
Can you debunk it after I make my point, though?
Yes, please, Harry. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Now with the reading and stuff, so. It was against law for people to be able to read, but we expect all this other type of stuff. Then you just make me forget.
Because come on, fam. Because the crazy thing is this: you're talking about a small section of the country. Yo, people were able to read in other sections of the country. It was not illegal for everybody to be able to read. It was only in hold on. It was only in the South. So at the end of the day, I do got to get ready to go, bro. I got stuff to do. I appreciate you coming up, but like, come on, fam. You got to understand. You got to get a totality. And maybe if you learn how to read and read some literature,
I know how to read.
All right. Well, maybe if you read some literature, maybe if you read some books, you would understand that
I don't want to accept what I'm reading like you do.
Jay Prince. Maybe if you read more books, you would understand that white people.
No, thank you. I pass on that. I pass.
I know, and you will remain ignorant. That's how that goes.
You might be. This is what I'm saying. Y'all might be the people that are more ignorant than I am.
No, there's no way possible.
You willing to swallow everything people done told you.
That's not true.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
First of all, if you're a critical thinker, then you are able to compile information. You're able to access the information, and once you access the information, you're able to make a logical conclusion based on the different references. And
now it's becoming
hold on, real quick. The different
interpretation.
Hold on. The different references and the cross references of the information that you come across. See, you're not supposed to. You're right. You're not supposed to just take somebody's word for it. What you are supposed to do is you're supposed to compile different information. And you're supposed to reference it and cross references against each other, and then that's how you come to what's truthful.
Okay, now, but at that point, it was no matter how you dice it, that will still become interpretation and opinion based. It's not factual based at that point. If you have to use reference points to come up with a conclusion. It's still an opinion. It's not a fact. You don't need references for a fact.
That's called critical thinking, and that you absolutely
I
do
understand that.
because by your own logic, if you can't trust the book and you can't trust the authors of the book, you have to be able to compile the information because you weren't there, like you said, right? So how do you do that? Well, you get a book by many different people talking about the same thing, and there's going to be some intersections to that information that's going to be the same. And when those intersections by all those people are the same, then you cross-reference it with other references that will give you the actual
you can't
fact.
dismiss mine. You can't dismiss where I'm coming from when you don't know the actual factual.
Hold on, Jay Prince. Yes,
you don't know the actual factual, so you can't dismiss me. I'm critical thinking.
Izzy, here's the thing. It's so the thought process is the method of to come to the conclusion is contradict until contradict on addendum until you find the answer that fits your narrative. It's not that you have to prove that you're right. You just have to find enough information and then debunk everything else until you're right. So the need to be right needs to be right, and that's what it's based on. This is nothing against JP, but the truth is it's just going to be contradiction on top of contradiction until he finds a point where he can land, where he can be right. And that's nothing wrong with him for doing that. It's just that that's who he is. So why are we trying to convince him that what he's doing is wrong?
Will, how long have we been believing that we all came from monkeys? How long did we believe that? How long was years? Goddamn!
No,
come on, man.
We're trying to get out of here. We're trying to get out of here, JP.
But how long did we believe people ate pork and beans on the moon? Right. Well, we believe that stuff forever.
Who believed that?
All right, Izzy, I'm out, G.
I appreciate you, man. Who believed that? Yo, I appreciate
a lot of us believe Adam and Eve was the first two people. We believed and it was so many cross references said that they existed. So we believed all of this stuff, and people did everything you talking about. Critical thinking, cross references, all this other stuff just to find out it still was a lie. So just because you cannot, yes, you using critical thinking, but I'm also using critical thinking.
Okay.
It was just that you willing to accept that this stuff actually existed, and since you wasn't there to be able to debunk it, you just gonna just go along with the get along. And I'm on opposing end. I'm like, nah, this stuff don't make sense. They got a history, the critical thinking I'm using, they got a history of telling lies. They got a history of deceiving people. So none of it exists. You can't lie to me. You can't cherry pick lies. And once y'all realize you're a liar, everything come out your mouth at that point is a lie.
No, but
even if it's the truth.
You understand that a lie is basically based on the truth. It's a stretching of the truth. So there's gonna be a truth in every lie. But anyway, hey, Kayada Romelo said people who run this country don't live here. That's a fact. Hey, I appreciate you, Jay Prince, for coming by. Maybe you can come by.
Good show.
I salute to you, man. Salute. Hey, go ahead, Raw. What say you, sis? I gotta get ready to go. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm gonna make this real quick. I stayed because I wanted Jay Prince to understand this. This man you see on my screen, I was being a little bit of a petty Pentagrass, but this is Robert Purvis. He was the president of the Underground Railroad. He freed 11,000 slaves, and his grandmama was an African named Dido Bardarka. So this biracial white passing man did so much for the emancipation and the freeing of the slaves. So when y'all saying there, you don't know your damn history. You don't know what you're talking about. Y'all need to read this book. It's called Light, Bright, and Damn Near White. Black Leaders Created by the One Drop Rule. Get into it. Anyway, this was a great show. Y'all have a good day. That just gave me a whole headache. Bye.
Thank you for your contribution. Hey, Almanaz 78. What say you, sis?
Thank you for letting me come up. I'm just kind of stuck on the level of ignorance that has been on display today. I can't. I can't. But again, thank you for having me. You've been on fire the last couple of days. I've really been enjoying the content. So keep it up, and hopefully I'll be able to come back.
Hey, you always welcome, Harmonize. Thank you.
Thanks.
Appreciate you. All right, you be good. All right, shout out to my man Vet Life 81. He said how to participate in society. Everyone is programmed to do so. Exactly. Thank y'all so much to everybody who supported the show. I appreciate each and every one of you. Shout out to sponsor of the show, Corey Love. Thank you, brother. Shout out to my man, Mr. Stu 97. Shout out to JD 1975. Shout out to Full Drunken Half Thinking. Shout out to Jay Lewis. Shout out to the Call It Like I See It show. Shout out to Treese and the triple ups from JD, the quadruple ups from JD, and the triple ups from Jay Lewis. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Kat at Ramella 747. Shout out to Mr. Stu 97, Bishop J Jermaine, Loaded Locks Gaming, to We Ain't Beefing, You Just Mad, to Bishop J Jermaine for the quadruples up, to TB Trucker, to KO Black, to Say Light Podcast, to Loaded Lux for the quadruples up, for Harmonize, to Ogun Network coming soon, to Laura ADS, to my man Trover the Soul. I appreciate y'all very, very much. Everybody supported the show, everybody that came up. Yeah, Black Hospitals. Thank y'all so much for coming through. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. We're gonna have an even doper show tomorrow. Shout out to my man Coach Ferg. How do we know you don't work for the white people talking their ninja handouts, then begging black people to give money so I can continue to be a ninja? Shout out to Coach Ferg. Hey, shout out to Christopher J was in the building. Salute. He said, I don't do that. Don't do that again. LOL. I don't know what you meant. Shout out to Miss Bella of GA. Thanks for the great banter yesterday. It just opens up conversation on both sides, bro. Hey, shout out to that. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to my man Emperor Kojak 303 the Great. Subscribe to Kojak 303 Gaming, to Say Your Light Podcast, to We Ain't Beefing, You Just Mad, to Jay Prince for President. To my man Daryl Long and Gently, subscribe to them. Thank you very, very much, man. My man JD 1975 and Corey Love Show and the MNF of Truth. Much love to y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to here and support the show at all times. I appreciate y'all. Much love. We out of here. All right. I'll holla at y'all. We out. Oh, shout out to Young 41. I apologize. Shout out to Young 41, sponsor of the show, Young 41. Love, man. We out.